Yeah, you're glowing.
Glowing.
Actually, I was going to say, I'm really happy to be here, and I realize we're all coming in from different parts of the world. David, you're in Colorado Springs, Denver, and
Yay.
Ivan, you're in New York City or LA?
I'm in New York right now.
New
Oh,
York.
I
You're just
miss
in
you
LA, right?
guys. Yeah, I was just in LA. It was so nice.
Yeah, I know. And I'm tuning in
So
from
sunny.
Singapore. My voice, or my voice is a little hoarse because I've been just talking a lot these days.
oh my
But it's
gosh.
so great to
And you
see you
still made
guys.
it to this. This is so crazy.
This is what I love about virtual events. We all can connect no matter where we are from. I just
Yeah.
asked the community in the chat where everyone's tuning in from, and people are from all over the place. Thank you so much for tuning in, and it's just so great to see everyone.
Hi, everyone. It's amazing to see so many of you here on a Tuesday. I know some of you
Yeah.
are at work too on the West Coast, it's like 3:30. We won't be telling your bosses, but thank you for joining.
Yeah, I'd love it. And actually, for those of you who are new to all of the guests, I would love you guys to quickly introduce yourself. Live, and why
Yeah,
don't you start?
totally.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Ivan, do you want to go?
Oh, me? Oh, I thought the participants. My bad. Sorry. Hi guys. If you guys didn't know, I am a beauty creator. I'm based in New York, and I love all things skincare, makeup, health, wellness, everything. And I also touch a little bit on, just queerness and all of that good stuff. But yeah, very happy to be here. David and Charlotte are amazing, and I can't wait to chat with you guys. If you guys have any questions and stuff like that.
You have to follow Ivan. Someone from the team, please drop his Instagram handle in chat for those of you who are new to Ivan. He has the sweetest posts. He has the most inspiring posts. You guys, he's like a writer. He's like a true, like soulful person, and I love knowing him and just having him on this. You got to get to know him. David, would love to introduce yourself. If you could talk a little bit about why you're here today. Clearly, there's an important
Sure.
reason.
No, I mean, whenever Soko Glam wants me to do anything, I'm like, say less. This is my first virtual event in like a year. I know that we did this back to back during the pandemic, but I just feel really honored to be in this space and to also be with you, Ivan and Charlotte. And it's so reminiscent of like those times, those darker times. And I just feel so much gratitude in this room with this community, and everyone's just been so embracing. My name is David E., and I'm the founder, the co-founder, and CEO of the gender inclusive beauty brand Good Light. We're all about vegan. We're all about sensitive skin types and sustainable packaging, all made in South Korea. Our moth is the logo and our mascot. And we're all about shining our best light and stepping into our light and having the audacity to be who we want to be and who we are, and not hiding in the shadows, being celebrated for our authenticity. And that's what I love so much about being here with you, Charlotte, for always being an ally to our communities, and Ivan for always being at the forefront of so much. And I'm so excited to talk about our Kiss and Tell event today, promoting the launch of our Taste of Space lip milk now on Soko Glam.
Yes, it is so surreal that this is finally on Soko Glam. We've been talking about this for months now. And right when this hit my lips, I was like, whoa, this is different. This is unique. And I'm so excited because the Soko Glam community loves bringing something new and innovative to the table. And this is definitely it. So we have a lot in store for you tonight. Just so you know, this lip milk is exclusive to Soko Glam, especially since Good Light sold out on your own site.
I know.
Congratulations, David.
Yeah, it's yes, congratulations. Don't tell my co-founder who's like scratching his head. He's trying to get, more airship, and hopefully we will. But yes, we ran out of so many of our Taste of Space lip milks. I did not know that it was going to be this massive and this big and be so celebrated by our community. And thanks to you, Charlotte, and thanks to you, Ivan, for promoting it and also loving it. And I'm really, really excited that we were able to start this on the Golden Globes red carpet with my friend Charles Melton, who revealed it before it
Yes.
launched. And then
Way.
we had a seeding campaign, and then here we are at Soko Glam. But before that, Charlotte, you tried this back in October, so you were the first to try this on your lips.
Yeah, and I just obviously love the Good Light line. You guys, just so you know, on Soko Glam, Good Light is a very popular brand, and everything that David comes out with, it really flies off the shelf. Just a case in point, we just launched this on Monday, and we already are running out of stock. We have a promotional offering actually
Oh my
that's running
gosh.
out because it's going so fast. The Luna pimple patches, you get one if you purchase a lip milk for free. So I think that I just heard live from the team, the merchandising team, that we don't have many pimple patches left. So just to hop on it before that offering goes away, I'm really excited that we can talk about this. So this is an
Wow.
exclusive peek into the making of this product, and I was so fortunate to be able to talk to David about it over Korean barbecue, and I was just floored because the Milky Toner is one of my favorite products, and this just revolutionized the way I kind of treat my skin on my lips, which is oftentimes neglected. So let's get into it later. I do want to do an icebreaker so you guys can win some fun prizes. You know, you guys are going to be here possibly winning a t-shirt, a Femboys t-shirt where
Yes,
David and I are wearing.
femboys. Femboys will save the world.
And we're going to give away lip milks, and let me tell you how you can win. You can win by participating in some of our icebreaker games, but also while you are tuning in tonight or afternoon, I guess, wherever you're coming from, you can definitely tag us, Soko Glam and Good Light, on IG stories to show that you're watching along with us and being part of this virtual event. And the winner will be announced at the end of the event, and you're going to get that amazing grand prize, which is featuring the full collection of Good Light products if you do that. So again, let me repeat myself, and if the team can repeat some of these giveaway details in the chat so that people tuning in can refer back to it, that'd be great. Basically, as you're tuning into the Kiss and Tell virtual event tonight, just take a picture of it, tag Good Light, tag Soko Glam, and of course your account has to be public in order for us to see those, and we will announce the winner at the end of this for a full suite of the Good Light products. So that's one way you can win. And of course, you have to be still here with us at the end of this event in order to claim your prize. So let's go into the icebreaker. We're going to guess some lips because this is all about this beautiful lip milk, Taste the Space lip milk. And we're going to go right into pop culture and see if you can guess the
Ooh.
lips.
Fun.
All right.
We don't even know. We haven't even been
We're gonna
prepped.
be
So can
sharing a
we play
photo of
too?
some. Yeah, no. you, we're going to share some pictures of some famous lips, and the first person guesses the correct answer in the comments. We'll be watching the comment section
Ooh.
like a hawk, and you will win a lip milk. All right. And by the way, it's going to be David to announce the winner. So, David, be watching. Be watching the comment section.
Okay.
I'm
I will
excited
be
to see
watching it
this.
Oh my
like a
gosh, so
hawk.
excited! I'm horrible at this sort of stuff. I'm horrible at like seeing celebrities and guessing them. So if you're just gonna show me the lips, I'm done. All right. Can we go to the next? Oh, that one's easy. Okay, come on,
Okay,
guys.
that's
That was
easy.
so quick. Wow, you guys
So
are
easy. Allison Spredeman. I'm so sorry if I pronounced her
wow,
name
you all are
incorrectly. Allison
fast.
Spreedman Wanda.
Wait. It has to be the first person, right? Are we doing first person? Are we doing
I
whoever's
think it's the
first, or
first
are we just
person.
picking first person, right?
Yes, the first person.
Oh,
All right, guys. This is like you got to be a keyboard
you
like
guys were so fast.
you
Wow.
And you have to spell it correctly. You have to spell it correctly.
Yes, that's a good call. Okay, that was practice run, but let's yeah, the winner is David.
Allison Spredeman.
Oh yes. All
Wow.
right. The queen. The queen bee.
Wow.
That was actually not too bad. Whoa. Okay.
Oh, whoa. Okay. This went to Jason Lamb, who guessed Taylor
Wow.
Swift. But
That's
is Taylor
so
Swift
quick.
correct? Wow.
Yes.
Y'all really know your
So
lips.
fast.
Wow. I have to say that I've been guessing it, in my mind. I haven't been typing it, but maybe I'm better at this. I hope the next one's hard. I hope it's like super. Let's go to
Charlotte,
the
why did
next
I
one.
think the lips was Ichori?
Oh, I could see
Because you're
that. I
so
could see
Korean.
that actually.
Right? I was
I could
like, is
so
that
see that.
Hyori?
Her face shape.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh no, people are who are tuning in not on their desktop.
Oh, they
Someone
see.
said
Oh,
Ziri Rodriguez said she's on her phone and she can't type
Oh,
and watch the video. I'm sorry. But congratulations to 2 winners. I think we have
voice to
3
type.
more left. Be ready. There's the next one coming up. Ah!
oh,
Okay,
You have to be
okay,
born in
yes.
oh,
85 to know who this
wow.
is. Just kidding. All
Oh my
right.
gosh.
Wow.
I cannot believe that people guessed this correctly, but
I knew
I'm
this.
so glad that you did because this is everyone's favorite
Icon.
actress, Meryl Streep, iconic. And the first person who got it correct was Ray Lowe. Ray Lowe.
Oh
Wow.
man, I love it. I feel like Double Brush Prada is getting like a resurgence. I'm seeing it all over, like with
Yeah.
memes and
Really?
I think they were together recently at an award show or something. The three of them on
Um,
stage.
oh, I
all
love
right. So
that.
many winners. Oh, and by the way,
Idola.
you can't win twice. So let everyone have a turn. We have two
Mm.
more, two more lips to guess. I assume Meryl Streep
Ooh,
is so awesome. What? Oh,
who
this one's
is
a good one.
this?
Wow.
He has come on,
Okay.
David.
Wow.
You know who this is, right?
Who could this be?
Don't.
Okay.
You're just being. You're being an.
Jeff Simon got Charles Melton correct. Yes, this goes to Charles Melton. Amazing lips,
That
amazing
jolly.
spokesperson for our Taste of Space lip milk.
Yeah, I was shocked. I was shook. You guys had Charles like debut your lip milk on the red carpet. That's awesome.
I know, he was so kind to do that. It was his idea. He was like
It's
so
just,
kind
oh
to do that.
my god.
So
I
I
iconic.
love it when
know.
friends come together. I love when, like David, when you came to Soko Glam for the first time with your brand, I was like, this is like the
Um,
merging of two worlds where, you know, having friends and their amazing brands be represented on Soko Glam and be part of the curation. What a
it's so
dream.
full circle, and I don't know, it's so hard for me to like ask anything. I hate asking for any favors. I can't even ask a friend to like stay over because I hate burdening people. But when folks like Charlotte are like welcoming me or offering, or Melton is offering to do something, I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is so crazy. Thank you. So thank you,
No.
friends. Like, thank you so much.
We live for this, you know, these humble Slasians like yourself. And also it's good
Yes.
product. I'm sorry, David, but as if it was not good product, it would not come on so quickly.
That is true. That is very true. Charlotte is a business woman.
Yeah. All right. And I feel like with Ivan, Ivan's always like, honestly, I watch Ivan's channel. I'm like, I want to curate that. He introduces me to a lot of new K beauty because you're all about K beauty and like taking care of your skin before makeup. And I'm just like, okay, I need that Anua toner.
I do try
Yeah.
a lot of things, honestly. Very picky.
We actually have
Ivan,
one
I have
more,
this
right?
Sunny's Angel that you got me.
Oh, with Sunny's Angel. It's so cute. I was in
Ivan got
at
this for me at
a
brunch last
phase.
year.
I was in a Sunny's Angel
So
phase.
sweet. I know. Jason said, "Where are the K-pop stars on this giveaway, though?"
That's true.
Oh.
That is so true. I'm
All
mad.
right. Oh, maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe this is the last one. I'm not sure if we're gonna go. I think did we do five? Because we
I
have one
think we
more.
did 4.
Yeah. Okay, we have one more. Oh,
Oh my.
oh,
Why?
That was so quick. Wow. So
Oh.
I
quick.
was like, who's that sexy little goatee?
Kira, okay, so we could, someone said Roun. Oh my gosh, Evelyn, bless your heart. Kira Mesnick wrote out the entire name David E. So we're gonna give it to Kira Mesnick, though Linda E. We have the last
Oh,
name,
you
same
are
last name.
strict, David. You are so. It's. I love it.
Wow.
So
Okay, it has to be the
handsome.
full name. Has to be
Wow.
the full
You're right.
name. Someone said David Lamb. Like it's a fusion between Ivan and David. Or I took Ivan's last name.
I love that.
That's
I
so
love
funny.
David
That was
Lamb.
great.
Bye is the
David
last
Lamb.
name.
All right,
Designer name.
congratulations. You want a Taste of Space lip
Love.
milk. All right now. I love it. I do
I'm
love the
so glad.
packaging. It looks very futuristic. And
It's
I
so
feel like in the
pretty.
beauty
Yeah.
space, lip products are having a moment, but this is standing out. This is like really fluffy.
Oh, thank you so much. We went through so many packaging options and we had like a glitter top, we had like a black one, we had like an entire white. It looked like an iPhone, and I was like, they all
Mm,
just don't look good. And then this one was the final one. I'm so glad we went with this translucent option, and it looks good
Yeah,
in
I
your
love it.
bag. It
It's
looks
very
good
yeah,
with photos, and
it's so
it's
I
very
think it
pretty.
looks great.
futuristic.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that note, congrats to the winners. We're going to go into more about the lip milk because this is why we're here. We're here to celebrate this beautiful Taste of Space lip milk. Let's talk about, what is the inspiration behind this product? And not only the product, but what is the inspiration behind the space and cosmic theme of Good Light? Because I subscribe to your newsletters. You guys should subscribe to Good Light. They're so fun. There's some that are directly from David. I just love reading and opening your newsletters because they're so fun. They're like have a mix of pop culture in them. But tell me why you have this like space theme behind the products Good Light.
So, as a very nerdy child, growing up in Colorado Springs, Colorado, I just read a lot of books. Like, I was always at the library, always just reading. And I knew this fact that space tastes like raspberries. Did anyone else know that? The center of the galaxy in the Milky Way tastes like raspberries. And that's because there is a chemical compound called ethyl formate. And ethyl formate is in the Milky Way, but it's also the same unique compound that's in raspberries that gives it its distinct
Mm,
flavor, which is tart and earthy. And I knew this fact from like way long ago. The finding was like 2007. And ever since then, I was like, I need to create something with this knowledge because I am, it's our brand is space themed, cosmic themed. I really need this to be a part of something. It couldn't be like an eye wash or like, I don't think it could be like a foundation, or I don't think it would have been anything else except for a lip product because you taste a lip product. And so for the past 3 years since, we've been around, I knew that we needed to do a raspberry flavored, milky consistency for the lips, thanks to the Milky Way. And we came out with a lip prep. This is the first step in your lip care journey. It's kind of like a lip toner. You will prep it, it balances out your pH, it softens the skin, and it also drenches your lips. Your
mhm.
lips are the only part of the body that doesn't have oil glands or pores. And so it's very sensitive, which is why when you touch it, there's a lot of sensations. That's why people like to kiss because there's so many, sensations there. And we wanted to create something that was unique, that felt good on the lips, that was very different. But the first step, like the lip toner for your lips, it has kupuasu and mango seed butters. It has vitamin B5, vegan collagen, glycerin. This is going to drench your lips. It's going to soften your lips and has citric acid, so it's also going to exfoliate those lips. But you can also put your favorite occlusive on top. So it plays
Yeah.
well with your other favorite lip products, whether it's a Vaseline, an Aquaphor, whether it's a viral trending occlusive that everyone loves. We don't want to compete. This is the first step, and it really does play well with everything else.
I love it. Guys, if you haven't tried this, it really does have a hint of raspberry, not overpowering, doesn't taste like candy.
Yeah.
It's just like this subtle raspberryness to it. And I love the texture.
Super,
It's
super
so soft
lightweight.
and velvety.
Yeah, it smells great too. It works, I mean, it's very different than a lot of the lip products out there, I feel like, because a lot of the occlusives, like you just apply and then it doesn't really hydrate. It just kind of leaves a film, and the more you apply, the more dry your lips get. I do think this like a lip skincare, lip toner is like super innovative and just very, very smart actually. Great
Yeah, I
for
love
the
it.
New York winter.
It's so signature too. Like is like white on upon application, but it absolutely quickly absorbs, and it's just so velvety. And it's great with other products on top, like David mentioned and Ivan. I know that you I actually have really flaky lips, and this
Same.
having this as an added step is game changer. And
Yeah.
lip skin is like the thinnest skin on your body, and it gets so neglected. Ooh, I just love how Ivan puts on makeup. I just love the lip
No, I
product.
feel
We can
like
watch him all day.
applying it and
I
like
could watch him all day.
using a Q-tip to kind of like get rid of a lot of the flaky skin, and then applying
Oh,
a
the
lip
dead
on
skin
top would be
cells.
really nice because when you apply makeup,
Yes.
especially those very like
Mm,
dryish lip tints or blurring lip tints, you're gonna like cling. So this just
mm.
like pushes the moisture in, and
Yes, you're
before
basically
nighttime,
exfoliating. You're basically
yeah.
physically exfoliating with a Q-tip. That's such a good tip.
That looks so meditative too, how Ivan does it. I'm just like,
Yeah.
ooh,
It's
that feels
fun.
so great. I can, I can feel that sensation. But there's a good flavor to it too. The flavor profile, we have 9 different fruit extracts. And at the forefront is that raspberry extract. So this is not only naturally fragranced, it is naturally flavored as well.
Awesome. Oh, awesome. Yes, I love that. By the way, there are some great stories coming in the chat. Thank you guys so much for sharing your stories. And if you have any questions, please pop it in. There's like a you guys can share. We'll keep track of your questions, and also at the end we'll do a quick Q&A for David and Ivan.
Mhm.
If you guys have any questions, or even for myself, seems like someone had asked how white is it when applied. Well, let's do like a close up. It's like
It
this.
is white,
It's
which
very
is why I like
subtle,
using the Q-tip to kind of
and you
get
just
rid
rub.
of
I
the.
just rub my lips together, and it's gone.
Hmm.
And then it disappears. It goes on white, but it's soaked
Hmm.
into your skin. And I
Yeah.
think what's a good rule of thumb is if your lips are super dry, this will be really white because you'll see that you need a lot and it's going to absorb quickly. But it really will depend on how hydrated your lips are. If your lips are already hydrated, they're probably not going to be as white, see, because you already have product on there. But if your lips are super dry, it'll be more white on application.
Yeah, and someone said, "Do you suggest putting Aquaphor over it?" I really don't feel you need Aquaphor because this is it. And then you could put if you like a color or lipstick or something, you
Hmm.
could put something over. But I wouldn't recommend putting Aquaphor on top. It's already hydrating enough.
It's very hydrating. The reason why we say you can also put an occlusive on top, occlusives are great because they seal your lips and they create a small barrier between the air and your lips so that whatever your lips have hydration wise, it's going to seal it shut. The problem with using occlusives alone, like an Aquaphor or a Vaseline, is when you're sealing your lips shut and if they're already dry and dehydrated, there's no hydration to seal in. So you're just dehydrating it, you're just creating that barrier. So this
Yeah.
is great because it's going to hydrate the lips. And then if you put on an Aquaphor or something on top, that'll seal in all of the hydration. But what Charlotte is saying is you don't really need to do that because it's hydrating on its own. But for those who love an occlusive and want that extra step, definitely use that occlusive.
Yeah. I definitely think it's up to
Awesome.
like sorry, like where you're living. I feel like if it's like humid enough, you probably
Yes.
exclusive, but right now it's really, really dry here, so I like to use like a
Yeah.
Vaseline type of thing to just
Ooh.
apply all over it. Yeah.
Yes, everyone has their routines, right? I noticed like being in
Mm-hmm.
Singapore, it's so humid. So I'm like, no, no Aquaphor. But in New York, I forget it's like cold over there. Yeah, 100%. Oh, everyone's like lip slugging.
Ooh,
Yeah, I love
tinted
it. I love how this.
version.
You what?
Oh, somebody asked for a tinted version. That'd be kind of cute.
Ooh.
Ooh, like a
David, product
strawberry
development
milk,
ideas?
Strawberry
chocolate
milk.
milk,
That's so
Strawberry milk.
cute.
banana milk.
That's like such a favorite drink
Ooh.
for Koreans. Okay,
Mm.
let's go on to our kiss and tell Q&A. I've been waiting for this one. We are going to just really take turns spilling the tea with some juicy questions. Um, and panelists, while we ask questions to each other, feel free to share your stories in the chat as well, because I know you guys all have interesting stories to share as well. So my first question actually is to Ivan. When
Ooh.
was your first kiss and was it memorable?
My first kiss. Uh, Honestly, it was a long, long time ago. That's how old I am. But I used to be on I don't know if you guys remember like Soompi. There was like
Yeah.
there was a tiny chat that I used to go on and chat with friends because I just moved here to the States and I didn't have any friends. And one
Mm.
of the people I met up with, like we were in a group of friends, like we had a crush on each other and like we kissed one time. So that's very, very memorable to me. And then, funny story, I found I was dating another guy later on, and they both dated each other after. And I was
Wait,
like,
what?
Ivan's
Wait,
really
I need an
spilling some tea. You
explainer.
can tell
Wait,
from his facial expression. He's like,
It was a
Wait,
little, yeah. So I had a crush on this one guy, let's say K first, and then I was dating P at the same at a later time, and then I actually like saw them at the club, like inching together, like talking, and then they start dating. Like I saw it happen.
I love how, oh my gosh. Carrie Santayana is not incorrect when they say that the gays are all interconnected because it's like this ancestral pool, I would
Yeah,
say, where you just everyone dates each other.
I was so sad, but it taught me resilience, I guess, in life. So it's fun, yeah.
Wow. Wow, they need
That's
to thank you for bringing them together. That's what they need to do. Their first child's name is Ivan, and the second is Lamb, and the third is Gorgeous.
Well, they're not together anymore, so thank God.
yeah, of course, yeah, yeah.
Wait, I have a question
Okay.
for David. What's
What's your question?
what's your lip product that you always use before a date?
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask me about my first kiss, and now I'm really disappointed.
Oh, actually,
Uh-oh.
that's actually a. I kind of want to know that one too.
That'll be later in private, Ivan. Um, the lip product that I would always use before a date, obviously the taste of Faith lip milk because it also makes kisses juicier and fruitier and tastier. Just because of the flavor. So you can have that remaining lasting kind of moment when they're like, that tasted good. I want more.
Mm,
So that, and then if I want a tint, I really like Tower 28's tint,
mm,
um, tinted lips that they have, and so I'll use that. It's great. What I love about this product is you can mute any of your lipsticks. Let's say if you have a really bright red lipstick and you're like, "Ooh, this is looking too bright," you can put this together with a Taste of Space lip milk and mute it so it looks like a lip stain. So for me, I don't really want that
oh,
bright of a color, but I'll mute it together with this, and then I'll just tap it in, and then it'll create the perfect milky lip stain.
that's such a good tip, actually. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Love
Try it.
it.
Try it next time. Okay, Charlotte, I have a juicy question. Someone asks you on a first date, like asks you out on the first date, like let's pretend you're not married to Dave. When the bill comes and they ask you to split the check, what do you do?
Oh my gosh. I've been so out of the dating game for so long, and guys, I've been married for over 10 years, so this is so I don't know, I have to really live vicariously through someone else. Um, actually, I think my personality type, if I could transport myself when I was dating, and I was always like this, just in general, I don't like to feel like I owe anyone anything. So even when it comes to like getting someone saying, "Oh, I'll buy you a drink at the bar," I would always say no. I know I'm such
Mm,
a weird prude or something, but I was just like, no, I want to buy myself because I don't want to have to be full force to talk to you now for like 10 minutes. So I don't like to accept anything. So I think secretly, if they do ask to split the check, if it's like a dinner situation, I will be judging so hard. However, I will definitely be like probably the one to say I want to split the check. But if they bring it
mm,
up first, I'll be judging so hard because I'm like a little old fashioned where I'm like, if they
mm,
invited me out to dinner, I would want them to at least offer. But
yeah.
if the check comes out right away and they're like, let's split it, then I'm gonna be like, the heck? I don't know if I'm making any
No,
sense right now. I
I
just
know
want
that
the
like
gesture to be there.
it's like interesting because there are gender roles when it comes to dating and still maybe antiquated or some people are traditional and that's great. I'm wondering when it comes to like gay culture though, like what's the rule? Like
Yeah.
Ivan, what's the
I know
rule for
what's the
you?
rule.
I personally I like to split it just because like Charlotte said, I don't really like owing somebody for anything.
Mm,
But if it's like a bar and somebody's like trying to buy me a drink, I'll be like, yeah, like that's fine, because I feel like
Yeah.
in that sense, like a drink costs less than say a full meal, so I wouldn't feel as bad. And
Yeah.
you know, if they wanted to talk to me, like I think that's a nice gesture. And
Yeah. Ooh, a
likewise,
lot of
yeah.
people in the comment section are saying like whoever does asking should pay, right?
I
Mm,
agree
It
completely.
doesn't matter what gender.
I think
That's
that
what
that
I
if
makes
mean. Like
sense.
someone
if
asks
someone,
me out and if
yeah,
I agree to go out of my day and
Mm-hmm.
dress up and look cute because
Mm-hmm.
they asked, then I deserve to have a meal.
That's
And same goes the other way. If I'm asking someone out and I'm like, hey, like, do you want to go to this boba shop or I don't know, to get this meal? Then I would gladly pay for that. And so I think that it really does depend on who asks.
yeah.
Right, absolutely. Yes.
Hmm.
Guys. Well, okay. I'm gonna ask the next question to Ivan again. You hear some hot tea, you're told not to tell anyone. Who is the first person you share it with?
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I think it depends on like the severity of the tea. If it's like okay,
It's
just like
piping. It's
yeah,
piping.
I'd probably tell I'd probably tell my best friend, one of my best friends first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
probably.
right.
Or my
Who's your best
brother.
friend?
Mm.
Oh, your
Uh,
brother? Oh, how
Yeah, I'll
cute.
probably tell my brother.
What
Would
if
your
your
brother
brother doesn't know
care?
the person? Your brother's what you just tell him anything
Mm,
that
I
that
get,
he doesn't
I
know?
mean, I feel like I'll give them context. I'll be like, I'll set it up and like picture this, like this person has this and this person has this, and then I'm like, I'll tell the whole story. But probably my brother, I think like they're like the person I confide in the most, like very, very serious
Mm,
things.
I
But if
love
it's just
that.
like trivial, I'll wait like a week or two and then blah, 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 blah,
That's so cute.
blah.
All right. Ivan, last question to David,
Hmm.
and then we'll wrap up this kiss and tell Q&A.
Ooh, yes. What zodiac sign would you never date, David?
What zodiac sign would you never date? Isn't this just like generally known that you never date a Gemini? Isn't it just known?
I'm a Gemini.
Like,
Are there any
well, Ivan,
Geminis in
this
the
is why
room?
we've never dated. No.
Hey, you're like offended here.
No, I'm
There are
not
many
offended.
people here on the chat.
Oh,
Oh,
is
I
everyone
thought
a
this was
Gemini
all about
me, a
here?
Gemini. Oh,
I'm
oh
David.
so sorry.
wow.
Oh my gosh, did I offend people with the truth? Sometimes the
Wait,
truth
David,
hurts.
did you have a um bad
No, I think
encounter
that
with a
Geminis and
Gemini?
Sagittariuses are both known to just not date because Sagittariuses just need to be left to their own devices. They need their space. They don't want to settle down. They're always on the move. And then with Geminis, I feel like because they're so intelligent and intellectual and smart, they constantly need to be stimulated, right? So they're always bored. They're like, okay, let's do the next. Let's go out. Entertain me. I'm bored. No, I don't want to stay at home. I want to do this. And so Geminis, because they're very intelligent and stimulated, they constantly need that. So I just don't think that for me, a Gemini would work. But for other people, I wish them luck.
David, I
It's
thought
true.
Good Light, and I thought you're all about having this gender inclusive beauty skincare brand, and now I'm seeing that you're not really inclusive to Geminis.
Not in my dating sphere, but I have a lot of friends who are Geminis and they are like gems, like Geminis are gems. And but stay away from the dating if you can.
That's fair though, honestly.
I love David. He also always throws shade here and there, but you know what? You're very consistent. Like if we have a
Am I?
conversation about it, like in like 3 months, you'll talk the same thing. You'll say the same thing. So I really respect that.
Hmm.
Also, just to transition out of this kiss and tell, thank you for telling our juicy secrets. I just want to call out that we are talking about kind of this whole experience of kiss and tell, and just I think we've been alluding to it a lot in our conversations, but Good Light is the first gender inclusive beauty skincare brand, and so what was that like? Entering the beauty space with that perspective, with that point of view. Were you confident coming into the
Yeah.
beauty space, launching a brand like this?
I was confident because I've been doing the work for a long time. I'm a GLAD nominee. I'm part of the community. I am an activist and advocate when it comes to this space. And I've been doing the work since 2016 with verygoodlight.com, which was all about redefining gender roles through beauty. I'm the author of the book Pretty Boys, the history of men mask identifying folks and the relationship to beauty from the beginning of time to now, because I wanted to prove that non-binary folks and third gender folks or men have also beautified and have also empowered themselves with aesthetics. It's not just skewed to one gender. And for me, when we say gender inclusive, I coined this term when we launched Good Light back in 2021. It's not gender agnostic. It's not that words like, being very neutral, gender neutral, they're problematic. I just feel like we're not really honoring or we're not uplifting those who have proud gender identities. Women who have marched for years for equal rights, non-binary folks who have always existed but have perhaps stayed in the shadows because it was safer that way. And so for when you say inclusive, it's like an invitation that you're invited to this party, you're invited to celebrate who you are and step into that light and also show who you are proudly. And I think that the beauty industry has been on the backs of LGBTQIA folks for so long, namely trans people, non-binary folks, but I don't think that they're centered when it comes to the beauty industry. And so this is kind of us reclaiming that space, saying that if you don't abide to that binary of the very binary beauty aisle of male and female, where do you belong? You belong with us. You've always belonged, but we're going to say it and we're going to say it out loud because sometimes we have to say it to create change. And we are going to include you into our brand. And we want to continue doing that and continue being fearless. I know that there's been a bit of a backlash with some folks, especially when they see our signage and some retailers saying, oh my gosh, this is such a woke brand. We're not going to support this brand, but they're not part of our community anyways. So perhaps they don't need to be included.
Yeah. You don't have to speak to
Mhm.
everyone. And yes, everyone's
Mhm.
saying like you're such a great speaker. I love it when you speak about this, and this is exactly why Good Light is such a special brand. And yeah, I just really applaud you for bringing something very different to the table. And it's not easy. I
Thank
don't think it's
you.
easy. It's not like just saying like I'm a brand that really focuses on matcha, or it's just like it's so much deeper than that, and I love that. And actually, like I wanted to ask Ivan a similar question about your presence on social, and you share a lot of your experiences, and how do you build your confidence to share your own personal journey with just gender inclusivity, and I feel like you're always talking about femininity and how that's so powerful. So if
Mhm.
you could just share your thoughts on that,
I
love to
think,
hear it.
yeah, I mean, I think I'm very lucky. I think I'm very, very fortunate because I have like, a lot of friends and also, like a lot of peers that understand where I come from and kind of understand me as a person. And so I've gotten the chance to really explore my gender identity, my sexual orientation, kind of like safely, because I don't feel like my friends are, or my families. Well, my family's a different story. Like that was took a little bit of work, and they're still coming to terms with that. And that's the case with, um, a lot of queer people in general. But I think really just having a good network and community that supports you is super important. But also, I think in terms of, after the pandemic and all of that happened, like there is no time to waste to be yourself, I think, in
Mm-hmm.
my opinion, right? I think obviously safety and all of that comes first. But what is a life like for me personally? Like it's not a worth living if I'm not really just being myself. I rather not be here than, if I can't really be the fullest expression of myself. And it still takes time. It still takes a lot of effort, I think, to, as I've expressed myself more fluid and more in the feminine side, I think it's made me a little bit more cautious on social media and in person, just because I think for some reason, when they see like a guy dress more femininely or wears makeup or does like more traditionally feminine things, it enrages people a lot.
Mm.
Um, and so recently I've been trying to compartmentalize or not, like just kind of understand that there's always going to be people that don't agree with what you do, but also look to the people that do agree with what you do and continue pushing based on that. Because in any space, I feel like as a woman, as a queer person, as an immigrant, there's always going to be pushback. And so how do we hold all of that and still continue being forth and trying to cause less harm in the world? And
Mm-hmm.
so it's been really, I feel very lucky to be able to do that in this lifetime. But also femininity, I think, is such an important and just very undervalued attribute, not in just like queer people, but in women as well. Like how much women do socially for their families, how much women or feminine people nurture, they take care of things, they give space for empathy, for conversation, for compassion. And I think it's such a useful, needed tool, especially at this time, because that feeling of feeling safe with somebody, feeling like you can share, feeling just this closeness is a lot of it is femininity. And I think that's really, really undervalued in our world right now, because everyone's trying to
Mm.
optimize growth, optimize productivity, trying to lead, trying to take over this and that. And so I think it's really important that we, I don't know, preserve some of that, because we have that in everyone. Like everyone has these aspects of themselves, and it's not just like you have this, you are that. But
Mhm.
as a full range of a human person, right? Like we have all of that. And so how can we stop shaming ourselves for leaning closer to one another? I think it's really important.
I think femininity is power. Like you're saying, femininity, having the capacity to be empathetic, to love, to show emotion. When was that considered weak? Why are we
Mhm.
saying that that's weak? I think that a lot of folks in our Western world or in a globalized population, they see femininity as less than because of this idea of misogyny at the core, right?
Mhm.
We hate femininity because at the
Mhm.
core of who we as a society are, we are misogynistic. And so we want
Mhm.
to really mitigate or try to absolve everything that has to do with, feminine power because of this idea that we just hate women. And I think that
Mhm.
we all can collectively dismantle that by
Mhm.
showcasing how powerful femininity is. Wearing audaciously, what you want to Ivan on the day to day. I think that's really dismantling, these systems and confusing people. And that's probably why they get upset. They're like, I'm confused. I don't know how to like take this,
Mhm.
my brain is really shaken to its core. And I think challenging and doing so in maybe a kind way, you could be inclusive in some
Mhm.
situations. That really does change the world. And we can
Mhm.
really understand, at the core is we just want to be seen and loved. And we're
No.
all similar in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think you both are just paving the way. It just takes a lot out of you, I know emotionally, to be able to walk out in the world and speak your truth. And it's not easy at all. And I think a lot of people are
Mm-mm.
looking up to you both, just being like, okay, they're doing it. It gives me a little bit more confidence. It gives you're shedding more love in the world, and I just think that that's so powerful. I'm literally getting chills talking about
Oh,
this, and I think everyone in the cover in this chat right now is kind of sharing that you guys are very special people and you guys are
thank
creating
you.
such great change in the world.
Appreciate that. Appreciate you, David
Thank
and
you.
Charlotte, and everyone
Appreciate both
here.
of you.
Oh, this is why I love these conversations. I know it's virtual events, they really took off more in the COVID era, but I just want to hold on to this space to be able to have these
Same.
conversations. You can't really have these deep conversations in like a Instagram live format or TikTok
Yeah.
format. I mean, I'm sure you can, but I just feel like this platform just really feels like really safe and
Mm.
yeah, I do
Yeah.
like
And
this
so
opportunity.
positive. The Soko
Mhm.
community is just so positive and embracing and inclusive and warm. Like I feel like it's so safe for me to just be myself here. And so I thank you, Charlotte, for leading that and creating the safe space.
Oh, now should we talk
I
about
love
more
that.
kiss and tell? uh, actually, we are running out of time, but I really truly value this conversation, and I do want to make sure we give away our last special giveaway outside of the grand prize one, and we just have a quick space trivia. So you guys have two chances to win more lip milks. And I know it's a hard transition. Sorry, guys. But I know you guys love your giveaways too. The first question is what, and you guys please write in the chat. Whoever writes this answer first will be the winner. Um, What year did Pluto lose its title
Whoa.
as a planet? Wait, why do people know the answer to this?
That's
And
so
why is everyone
bad.
wrong?
Everyone's wrong.
Oh, I
It's
think
funny
we have a
because
winner.
There's one winner.
yes.
There is one winner. So the answer is 2006. And the first person to write that is Laura. I don't know Laura's
Mhm.
last
Laura.
name,
Mhm.
but Laura, please do get in touch with the Soko Glam team because you won. You won a lip milk.
Yay! Lip milk. Okay,
Yay.
can we get some realness though? Laura, did you Google that or did you know that off the top of your head? Or did you guess it? I
I'm
want to
done.
know. Because I told everyone to oh no, I did. She was in middle school. Well, good for you. She
Wow.
Laura,
deserves this
you
lip
are
milk.
A plus. A plus.
Wow.
Oh my
Hmm.
gosh. All right, because I told the team to make these really hard because I feel like some of our trivia is like so easy. But I mean, I wouldn't have known that. Okay.
Wow.
Same.
Second question, last question. What is a chemical that makes space taste like raspberries? Were you paying attention to David? Were you listening to him? And you have to spell it right.
I'm
I
waiting.
see people Googling. I hear them Googling or using Siri.
Oh.
AI, anyone?
Oh, Olivia got
Olivia.
it.
Mm.
Olivia,
Mm.
ethyl
Nice.
formate.
Well, guess what? Whoever's the winner, is it Olivia?
Olivia.
She gets also the Femboys t-shirt, which is super soft and comfortable,
Femboys.
by the way. And a lip milk.
Oh, wow.
Yay.
Olivia gets
Wow.
a really bomb prize.
Wow.
Yeah. I know you guys don't even have any more left.
I know. Olivia, this is you won a treasure trove of goodness.
No, it's so comfortable. I love it. I've been sleeping in it and just a big, like
Oh.
going to coffee shops in it, all the whole
And people
trip.
are like, what? What does that mean? Femboys will save the world. What?
Oh, congrats everyone. There's so many winners. And we're gonna announce the grand prize winner after last minute Q&A. We have time for like 2 questions. If you guys have any questions to David or Ivan, we're gonna open up the floor. And then I will announce the Instagram winner for whoever had posted about this virtual event and tagged Goodlight and Soko Glam. We are going to announce that winner. The winner is going to win the full suite of Goodlight products.
Ooh, we have a question from
Wow.
Allison Spreedeman. I'm so sorry, Allison. One day I will remember how to pronounce your name. Please tell us how in the chat. Thoughts on the new moon balm on your lips? I think the new moon balm is perfect for your lips. It has panthenol. It's a super, super fast healer. I almost think about it as turning your wounds into like Wolverine from X-Men. It really does repair and heal quickly. Fun fact, last year at the 2023 Oscars, the actress Jenny Slate used the new moon balm on her lips before going onto the red carpet, put it in her bag and used it, constantly throughout the night because it's really great at repairing. And obviously it'll also repair scrapes. It's like a cleaner version of Neosporin, someone says. That really stuck with me. And you can also use it on your lips if it's like cracked or super bloody or just very, very dry. You can use the new moon balm on your lips for sure. So thank you for asking that question. And I'm pronouncing it
Awesome.
correctly.
Yeah. Great. And then someone's saying, thoughts on email list for more events. If you tune into Soko Glam's email, if you subscribe to our email newsletters or our socials, of course, we will inform you guys about any future virtual events. And then I'm sure Good Light has the events on their own, like at Ulta's or wherever you guys have your events. So please sign up for their social channels.
Yes, please.
And last question I have for David is, what are you working on next for Good Light?
Well, we are working on so much for the future. We have a new launch in July, so please look out for that. Charlotte knows because I sent her a sample,
Yeah,
and I
that
hope
was a
that
fake.
she
That was
loves
a fake
it.
surprise. Sorry.
She's such a good actress, by the way. Um, we have something new coming, and I hope that everyone loves it because it is so cool. The packaging is so cool. And then we also have another collaboration coming up next year, and just newness. Newness, newness, newness. We hope that Charlotte and Ivan, you both love it, and the Soko community loves it as well. We always have you all in mind. So please keep watching and lurking and seeing what's next.
All right, awesome. Let's close before I announce the winner. You're all talking
Aw.
about the brand being inclusive and the product being chemically effective, but Good Light is so much more in the feels. It's contagious and wonderful. What is it that honestly brings out the inner glow? Aw, so much love for the Good Light
Mm.
brand, David. And I just want to announce on that note, announce the winner of the grand prize. And it's the winner is this person's handle is sorry. Acai and agave or something like that. Sorry, I'm totally butchering it. The first
Asadi
word.
Agave?
Here, team, if you guys could link their handle, you are the winner of the Good Light
Oh,
Sweet
Oh,
acacia
Tea.
and
acacia.
Was
agave.
it Acacia?
Acacia.
I'm horrible. I'm horrible. Sorry.
Acacia and
Congrats.
agave.
Pretty.
Congrats. All right. Awesome. Thank you
Yay!
so much. So much love, so many feels. Ivan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for
This was
having
so
me.
special.
This was very fun. Thank you.
And David, thank you for spreading your good light through your line.
Thank you, Soko Glam community. Thank you for supporting the lip milk. Hurry up and purchase it now because Charlotte says it's low in stock already and it's been a day. So please check it out. I hope you love it. And please let me know what you feel. I've felt so seen and heard and uplifted in this conversation. So I thank you, Soko Glam community. Ivan, Charlotte, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for
You
joining,
guys stay
guys.
safe and be well. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.